Let's talk about apologizing. We have a thing in DBT, so we have a skill for self-respect effectiveness, right? And the acronym for that skill is FAST. Be fair to yourself and other people, no apologies, stick to your values, and be truthful. This is how we maintain self-respect. What? No apologies? What does that mean? Well, here's the thing is, especially as women, but some men also, we are taught to over-apologize. Do you do this? I'm sorry, but could you pass the salt? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for existing. I'm sorry for taking up space. I'm sorry for having a need. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you feel like you have a problem with this, I highly advise you get yourself a clicker, like a tally ticker that they do for events, and click every time that you apologize. I've had clients do this and they are astounded at how many times they're apologizing a day. Why do you think Marsha Linehan does not want us apologizing all the time? I think it really is that thing of when you're apologizing constantly for having needs or taking up space or anything like that, it does wear on you. It wears on your self-respect as though there's something wrong with you or you're a total inconvenience or a burden. The rule for self-respect effectiveness is you only apologize when you've actually done something wrong or you've actually hurt or harmed another person. But we don't apologize for being an inconvenience. Now, I know when we're like talking to someone, right, we want to soften our request. So what if you soften your request with validation instead of apologies? If you need to soften your request, what you can do is use validation. Validate the inconvenience for the other person rather than apologizing for having a need, apologizing for reality, which I'm going to do right now. I'm going to model it. So I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear it. We're here shooting, trying to make nice videos for you, and the neighbor's mowing their lawn. And you might just be able to hear it a little bit occasionally. And so what I'm going to do is rather than being like, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that our video has a little bit of mowing in the background. I'm going to say, wow, I hope that it's not distracting for you. I hope you're still able to enjoy the video and just validate that that might be just a little bit irritating. Does that make sense? So rather than being like, I'm so sorry, we're just acknowledging that it may have an impact on you. Also thanking you for hanging in there with me. So using validation to soften your request, you can say, hey, I realize that it might be an inconvenience, or I realize that you're struggling to pay bills right now, but roommate, I need you to pitch in for the rent. Instead of being like, I'm so sorry to ask you for the rent. You should not be apologizing for asking for the rent, right? It's like you're not in charge of the other person's ability to take responsibility, but you can acknowledge that you know they've been struggling financially and you really need them to pay the rent. So yeah, that's our take on apologizing and validation. So I want to challenge you this week to get out there and try not to apologize. Unless, of course, like if I step on your toe, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I did not mean to step on your toe. But when it has to do with having a need or making a request, focus on validating the other person, but not apologizing. See how you do with it? And then share in the comments. I want to hear how it goes.